So, other than a new video that I'm making that probably won't come out for a second, a video that I gave up on because I suck, I guess, I also didn't really have service while camping, which was what I was doing. I was on vacation. You can tell by the egregious peeling my skin is doing on both sides. This side is a little bit better. You can't even see it on camera. That's how much better it is. I'm peeling because I forgot to wear sunscreen. You can also tell by that. This was not planned. But since I had no service, I decided to bring my iPod. I brought my iPod with me. And let me tell you, it was okay. It was pretty okay. When I did have service, I realized my Spotify Premium ran out. And I'm not gonna be renewing it because streaming is kind of bad, and music streaming is bad. Music streaming is horrid, and I mean, there are a few reasons. Number one, we have creator pay. Then we have physical media, the rising costs of premium, AI artists. That's mostly Spotify, I think, though. So, yeah, those are my main talking points. And we're, of course, going to start with creator pay. Spotify really just doesn't pay their artists as much as they should. And it kind of sucks. It honestly just sucks a lot that they don't pay their artists enough. I believe they pay them like 1/1000th of a cent for every stream. So that's not very good. And 70% of Spotify's profits go to their creators. So I don't know, but that's just the music industry in general. Most artists get their money from concerts, so that's why it's really difficult to start up as an artist. I'm not just gonna blame streaming for bad artist prices. That's really the whole industry. It's become a norm, a very bad norm. Number two, my second talking point, physical media. Physical media is more difficult to get now. 100 times more difficult to get because of the convenience of streaming. Streaming has become so convenient for so many people that getting that physical media, that actual file, doesn't really need to happen for most people, and therefore songs aren't being preserved. And if Spotify just decides, we don't like this person, bam, that artist's entire discography could be gone. Luckily, there are people who preserve it, and we'll talk about that later. Ta-ta-ti-ti-ta. And it's becoming an actual issue. Physical media is becoming like things of the past. It sucks a lot. You really can't get a lot of physical songs as opposed to, before Spotify, before streaming in general was a thing. And that kind of does suck. Before my, next talking point, I do actually want to talk about something here. Another thing that happened while camping. I got severely dehydrated because the water sources there were not very good. By that I mean, you better have brought water, because if you didn't, looks like you're drinking from a lake. And sorry, I didn't want to do that because lake water, probably not good for you. Most likely has PFAS, and it probably just doesn't taste good, being 100% honest. As opposed to today's sponsor, Dobby.
Oh, hey, someone over there told me to talk to you. He's wearing the same outfit as me. I really don't I really don't understand it. But I guess I can talk to you about today's sponsor, Dobby. Have you ever wanted a drink? Yeah, I know, it's kind of a crazy question. I mean, me personally, I drink things all the time, whether it be water or milk. Yeah, I drink a lot, but sometimes, at least for me, the water in my house tastes horrible. That's because we get it pumped in through a well. And sometimes there's too many minerals and it tastes like shit. Now, what you can do is you can get a water softener, which we have, but sometimes that isn't enough. And what I like to do is I like to use today's sponsor, Dobby, to flavor that water so that I can't really taste it. I also, sometimes don't like drinking 5 monsters a day while editing. But you know what I can drink? Dubby. There are a lot of reasons to go with Dubby. They are 100% made in the US. They have a ton of different flavors, from a solo leveling collab to s'mores, which I've never even heard of, to their new flavor, yuzu lemon, which is inspired by Japanese culture. And all that tomfoolery. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'd rate it like a 9.5 out of 10. And no matter what you want, there is definitely a flavor for you. You can get the huge creator bundle. You can get the sample pack. Let me tell you, you can do so much here. Like, see where we're going with this? Like, you can do so much. And with my code right there, which I'm also going to talk about over there, you can get a discount. And let me tell you, discounts, that's pretty good. And, you know, it'll help me. So, it's a win-win here. Thanks to W for sponsoring this video, and we'll go back over there to talk about some stuff and finish up this sponsorship part.
Thank you, sponsorship John. Go check out my code in the description. Oh wait, no, link in the description. That's my code, right there. Rising premium costs. Premium streaming services, especially music streaming services, but this also applies to movie and TV show streaming services. Their prices are rising. When you take a look at prices of Spotify, especially, Spotify is my main thing, but all streaming services are mostly doing these things. But like, when you look at Spotify, you just see the fact that their costs have been going steadily up. It's a very bad trend. What they used to do was, it was really cheap, but now it's $11.99. How did we get there? And that's just what they were trying to do the entire time. You get everyone to depend on that streaming service, and you make it cheap. You make it easy. Then you slowly up it, and you're like, oh, it's inflation. It won't keep happening. But then it keeps happening continuously, over and over, via crazy upcharges. Why is that happening? I'm pretty sure Spotify makes enough money off of, you know, their AI artists. We'll get to that. But it's, again, not just Spotify. Amazon Music prices, they're skyrocketing. I mean, anyone using Amazon Music, it's kind of weird. I did used to use Amazon Music. It was actually pretty good. They had Dolby Atmos for most of their songs. It was pretty nice. But no, unless you are an audiophile, you don't have Dolby Atmos compatible headphones that can give you the full sound. I mean, I do, but I'm pretty sure it actually doesn't. So not only Amazon Music and Spotify, YouTube has been doing it, but that's one thing that I like about YouTube Music, is that if you pay for like YouTube Premium, which a lot of YouTubers do, I don't, because I own ad blockers, and I know that like sucks for creators and whatnot. I'm sorry, guys, but it's not worth it. I'm not saying use ad blockers on YouTube videos. I don't when I'm watching some of my favorite creators. But when I'm just going on YouTube, just looking for something, I'm gonna turn on an ad blocker so I don't see the sponsored posts. I'm sorry. Kill me if you must. But, I mean, with other like streaming services, I can kind of see why. You know, inflation is an actual thing, and it's a great reason. The economy, it's crazy. Get a load of this, society. With Spotify, they've started doing something where they're making AI artists straight up. They will create these artists. There's that one band that was AI. I don't remember what it is. They have a ton of AI artists that they just like put into those like genre mixes, and Spotify is getting that money. So that's kind of weird that they also need to up the price of premium basically every year. If you couldn't tell, I'm not a big fan of Spotify, but they do AI artists, and AI, it's already very scary. But like, they don't need to raise the prices of premium every year. But there is hope for music in general. And this is the fun part. So number one, we have iPods. iPods are skyrocketing. MP3 players are booming. I put iPods in my talking points, but it's really just MP3 players in general. And your iPhone. Your phone, not just iPhone, all phones, Android, iOS, they can play physical music. I actually have a thing on my phone. I have a thing on my phone called VLC Media Player. Yeah, the one that's on Windows. Except on iOS, it's beautiful. It works extremely well. I love it. It works over Wi-Fi type thing, so you can transfer music to your iPhone using your browser. It's great. So you can go on your computer. If you have an iTunes library, you can copy all that, put it into the thing, and boom, you have all your music on your phone. It's beautiful. I love it. That's not the only hope though. There's iTunes. iTunes is still selling physical media on your phone nonetheless. So you kinda can just buy stuff still. Apple is pretty good consistently with that. I mean, of course, they're not helping with the problem. They have Apple Music Unlimited kind of screwing with streaming. One thing I do like though, they give you 3 months free with Verizon. So that's good. You can try it out and be like, oh, this is really good. I wonder how much it costs. Oh, about as much as my next thing, which is student discounts on Spotify and a lot of other things. But I know for a fact Spotify is great for this. If you're a student, you're living the best life because Spotify for $5.99 will give you premium and Hulu with ads. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? Totally wouldn't want to be fraudulent and just do that just because, right? There's hope still. Physical media is still a thing. We can get away from streaming. I know we won't because convenience is always gonna be that main thing. When you're like, oh, should I go to a small business and maybe get the thing I want, or go on Amazon 100% get the thing I want the same day? Which one would you pick? Everyone and their mother uses Amazon, and it sucks because Amazon sucks, but I'm a hypocrite. I use Amazon all the time. I buy things on Amazon constantly. I'm looking around because I have things that I've bought off Amazon, like Mr. Raspberry Pi 400 over here. Should have just waited a little bit. Jesus. I got it right before the 500 came out. So to recap, Spotify doesn't pay their creators. They make physical media more a thing of the past. They just fucking rise the costs of premium, even though they have their AI artists, which are making them boatloads of money. And you can get around this by straight up just downloading songs, putting them on your phone or your iPod. That's a one-time cost, by the way, because you could pay for music or you could not. You could just not. $12 a month for a little more than a year. It'll be more than just buying an iPod. And I'm not mad at the people who are. Dude, it's up to you. It's your life. You may be in the machine, but, most people are in the machine. I'm in the machine. Everything is being controlled by the big man over there. Oh, you want to buy an iPod? Go on eBay. Yeah, you're going to have to go on eBay or Elite Obsolete Electronics. Those iPods are a lot more expensive. But they are custom and you can get them up to 1 terabyte. Not sponsored, just fucking love them. That's where I got my iPod. That's where you can get yours. It's great. People were asking in my last video's comments. I put it in those comments, but also saying it now. iPods are, at least in my opinion, a great way to do that. I listen to my iPod a ton while camping and they're great. You can get Bluetooth adapters. You can make a Bluetooth iPod. You can put Rockbox on your iPod, which is a third-party firmware, and it's great. You don't even have to use iTunes. You can really get out of the machine by using an iPod, but you can just use your phone. If you have an Android, it's probably a million times easier because you can still use VLC Media Player. Or you can use just about any music service. It's great. Genuinely wonderful. A lot of ways you can get away from big company incorporated You can get away from streaming services pretty easily. We're talking about another thing, and that is movie streaming. Movie streaming, yes. Things like Netflix, Peacock, Hulu, Popcorn Flicks, Tubi. Yeah, those are bad for pretty similar reasons as music streaming. So thanks for watching, y'all. I know this video isn't as fun as my usual ones, not as colorful as my other ones. That's because my room is a fucking mess. I'm not cleaning that for you. I normally do, but I'm not doing it now. Fuck you. Fuck you, viewer. You guys should go check out my Patreon. That'd be cool. Dog, are you okay? You should totally go check out my Patreon along with my TikTok. Description. It's great. If everyone who was following on TikTok followed here, I would have more subscribers. Please subscribe. Please like. Man, I know that like you shouldn't ask that because people hate it or whatever. I'm a small creator, man. I need everyone I can get. I would love to make this a living. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would love to make this like a side hustle. Plus, I just love making content. I've had many a YouTube channel and I don't intend on stopping. I just, it would be good if there was something to show for it, Oh, small creators sad because they don't have many people subscribing. What a horrible life he must be living. Thanks for watching. Adios, Computadora.